So, some time has passed since the last time you ventured for the first time into this magical dungeon. After essentially getting your ass kicked and saved by Vix, the owner of the tavern. You return. Once again, you use the compass to return to find the entrance to the secret tavern, which once again can be any door in existence. If the compass is pointing at it and you hold the compass, the door, instead of leading to where it normally does, it will just transport you into this magical tavern. One thing to notice is that in a miss it and you blink, you could have sworn that you, behind the bar where Vix is, the goblin, you could have sworn that instead of the typical bottles, it's like, again, you looked at it, you saw something different, then you look back and it's bottles again. You could have sworn that you saw armors behind the counter. Essentially, it doesn't take too long to realize that Vic's bar doesn't just sell drinks, it also sells any type of thing that adventurers in here might need. This goes back to what I said when you came here for the first time. Anything you find on the dungeons, whether it's something that might be in you consider priceless or no value at all, you can still take it to him and sell. So like things from weapons of your opponents to just cutlery or stuff that you can pick up and take with you to the tavern, he will gladly buy them from you for gold, which of course you then use the gold to buy stuff from him. That's how the tavern basically keeps the money rolling. Did you understand that, or you want me to explain better?
No, I'm fine.
No, I think I got it.
He basically buys all the shit we can find in the dungeon, and we can also buy stuff from him with gold.
Exactly.
For that.
Yeah. So again, anything that you think might have some kind of value, you can take it. From plates, forks, shit like just like normal utensils, to anything that you might find more valuable. Once again, you do need to defeat the boss of each dungeon to be granted a way out with all the loot that you find. So once again, with the same key that you had from the first time, you put it at the magical gate at the tavern, and once you step inside, you now, unlike the last time where you were inside like these decaying ruins, you now find yourselves inside what seems to be a unused office. An office that's been pretty much unused for years. It's covered in dust, cobwebs everywhere. The candles are still lit, but it feels like no one's has been using this for a while. The table behind you is a desk, and next to the desk, once again, lies the bell that will allow you to return to the tavern in case something happens. What you guys want to do? If I don't say something for too long, it's because I forgot to say what you guys want to do. It's your cue.
Yeah, but sometimes you think, so that's why we take.
I know. But
Yeah.
if it takes me too long to say anything, then I'm not thinking I'm giving you the stage.
All right.
I need to start this session like I say and look to Valdius.
I forgot to open something. I can open really fast.
I see her look and step towards the door to check if it's locked.
You check the door and it's not locked. It's actually unlocked. You mess around with the knob of the door and you can realize that it's not locked.
Okay, I open it just a tiny bit to take a peek through it.
I'm not going to reveal the area until you fully access it. Otherwise, it kind of ruins a bit of the fun. You peek through it. You see a big open area with a staircase to the south of the room, once again the staircase is blocked, like the previous dungeon. You get a feeling that this is like the main entrance of a manor or a mansion. I'm actually gonna reveal the area. It's easy to...
I
I'm not gonna
follow.
reveal what's inside.
Okay. Do I see anything living and crawling?
That I won't do until you actually enter the room. Because
God damn
again,
it.
from now on, every room you enter is gonna have a role, and it's more funny. It kind of rules the pointless if you.
Okay.
You know what? You know what? No. Before you enter, okay, do me a favor. Roll me a 1d4.
1d4. All right.
Yes.
Come on, come on, come on. A 2.
A 2. Interesting. You hear sounds though. You hear the sound of metal against wood, and at the same time, metal as well.
Metal against wood.
Yeah, metal. It's the sound of like something bashing against. Like it seems like it's something made of metal bashing against something that's metal and at the same time wood. And whatever these things, you also hear the sound of thumping, as if something was falling to the floor.
Okay, Otoxon, we definitely got company in that room. Sounds like somebody is bashing with metal against wood. I look at her, questioning, and then ask, should we go in?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. With that, I open the door fully and step inside.
Okay, let me just prepare some stuff.
And I just rush and follow.
As you
Oh,
enter
good.
the room, you see. No, wait, what? Oh, I need to be on this screen. You see, lying on the floor, what seems to be people. Token layer. You see what seems to be the 4 corpses lying on the floor. I think I have one more. Yeah, that was not supposed to be there. I'm sorry. Token layer. However, at closer inspection, they seem like they're not bleeding. Like they're completely torn apart, but they're not bleeding. And it gives you the sense that these people were essentially like marionettes, and they're all crumbled. And in the middle of them, unfortunately, I don't have a token or an image for it, so I'm gonna have to describe it myself. I'm also gonna do this. In the middle of them, you see a tall figure, completely like it's. You see its back, and the moment you open the door, it turns to you. Is Valrus? You recognize him a bit. He seems to be like he has the aspects to be a tiefling like yourself, but completely white, long silver hair, wearing what strange clothes that you've never seen. The best way I will describe it is for you, the players. He is essentially wearing samurai clothes, a black pants and a white shirt as well, with a few details in black. And he is holding, at his waist, you see 2 katanas.
So white tiefling in
A white
samurai gear.
Yeah. He looks at you, even though he's a tiefling, he seems to be slightly taller than you, and he also has what can be described as orc fangs coming out of his lower jaw.
Where's he standing?
He's standing. If again, I don't have a token for him, but he would be standing in the middle, right there, right in front of you.
Okay.
He turns to you, and he says, he turns to you, takes a moment to observe you, and he turns his back to you and heads and starts walking forward, and while saying, "Not worth it." And
Okay.
as he walks, you can see that his left arm is moving. You hear the sound of like clothes shuffling, and then he moves his left arm a bit outwards, and you see in his hand he has a bell. He rings the bell, and as he walks forward, he simply vanishes from your sight.
Bitch! This thing is too good for us.
It's fine, better this way than having an unnecessary fight. We need to preserve our energy for later on.
Ah, you don't like fun. I whispered to myself. Mm,
I step in the middle and investigate the first corpse.
Okay, roll me a investigation.
I want to loot the corpse.
Let him do this first.
Invest-
11.
Loot this corpse.
Okay. You pretty much have this like once you enter the room and you notice that again the sound of metal and wood and then the vision that you saw once you got into the room, it pretty much it is what you thought. These, even though they look perfectly like humans, they are constructs. These were not these, even though they look like human. In fact, I will even say this: they have pig skin, pretending to be human skin, making them look completely like human, but on the inside, they are like warforged. They're like robots made out of steel and wood.
So they are like dummies? Kinda?
Pretty much, yeah. Like, you know what warforges are? They're essentially like robots, constructs with can be considered soul.
Yeah.
But these are different. Like they on the inside, like from the cuts that you see on the skin, you can see that they are in the inside they are similar to warforges, but the outside, this is the most part that is weird. It's because again, with that investigation, like I said, they have pig skin sewed together to make it look like they literally look like humans.
So kind of that thing. It's not goblets.
Basically, like
goblets?
I'm gonna use this example. Imagine the Terminator movies. That's exactly what they look like. Like they on the inside they're robots, but on the outside they have this fake skin to make them look perfectly like humans.
Okay, so
That's
someone
the best
create
example.
them then.
Yes.
Okay. Anything more that we can do to get clues?
You can roll like what else? Specify, please.
Like any dark magic, something like that.
That would be an Arcana check.
Okay. Oops.
You- It's 11. Yeah, you rolled well. You don't sense like you don't know too much about magic, to be fair, but just
That's
looking
not
at them,
me, but yeah.
it doesn't seem like.
You can try as well.
It was Wake.
Yeah.
Yep,
Sorry.
2 times in 11, but she can try as well. Let's see.
Yeah.
Who
I
gets better.
actually thought it was
Oh
hers.
no.
Never mind. Good that I rolled.
Okay, then I'm gonna rephrase it. So yeah, Otto, unfortunately, you don't have any magical knowledge.
Damn it.
So to you, just the fact that they're moving, like you don't understand how Warforge work or how constructs work for you, they're essentially magic. Like there's magic at play that you know that make them move, but you don't know anything else. Val, you actually do not have a bit of knowledge, but you don't find anything particularly outside of that field of knowledge as well. Besides that, yes, Warforge actually use magic to move around. Alongside, they have some kind of magical engine as their, let's put like this, heart. Sometimes a crystal, sometimes can be some kind of potion through alchemy. But you don't see anything outside of that.
God. Okay.
Huh.
Can we loot the bodies or they have literally zero stuff?
You don't even need to roll for this. You see that the bodies have cleaning utensils on them. One has a broom, one has a feather duster, like typical ordinary house cleaning utensils.
This is a equipment that looks like this was somebody's mates.
It looks like they're just, yeah. So weird.
Somebody killed the cleaning squad.
But why? Why would someone do that if they are just cleaning mates?
Maybe somebody don't like mates. I mean, who wouldn't like mates? But some people are weird enough.
Mommy issues? Maybe their mom was a maid.
Oh god. But wouldn't that be similar to killing their own mother then?
I think
Wouldn't
that was the
make it
point.
worse?
I think
That
that
makes
was
it
the
worse,
point.
not better. Can I use religion to check if there's any evil intent left behind? Or dark magic or anything?
From the tiefling?
Yep.
Now I'm gonna say that's not how religion works. So you can roll me another Arcana check if you want.
Yeah, no, Arcana we already did. Doesn't change much. Okay.
I'm gonna say. Unfortunately, again, that's not how religion works. Religion is mostly just to understand to know the knowledge. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I think that's it. We did the
Basically,
investigation,
yeah.
right? Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So, do you guys loot them or?
Yeah. You said they have nothing?
I said they have cleaning utensils.
Ah, okay, we can sell that. Sure, we can loot
Again,
them.
the Vix will take anything.
Yeah, I know. Sure, we loot them. Money's
With
money.
a devious smile, I grab the broom and jokingly clean Otto's head from behind.
Someone wants to die today.
Ah, come on. Sometimes you have to take a joke.
A joke is supposed to be funny.
I will also say this. Because it's not shown on this map. Up here, when I'm pinging, it's two big doors. It's basically kind of like
okay.
It's the main entrance of this place.
Okay. Rush.
So not of any interest for us, because that would be.
I'm gonna say, Otto, you try to open it. It doesn't. It's like something is preventing the door from opening.
Okay, Rush to the other side. Wait, is this a door
that's blocked as well.
That's blocked as well.
Okay, Rush here.
The stairs are blocked again, like the similar fashion to the stairs from the previous dungeon.
While she rushes through the room, I slowly and steadily walk towards the proper door.
Okay.
Hey, I'm here too.
Once again, I open it a little bit and take a peek.
Okay. You take a peek and you find what seems to be a dining room.
Woo! Dinner.
Once again, one of you please roll me a 1d4.
Do you want to?
1d4?
Yep.
That's
3.
A 3. Inside of the room, you see... Wait a bit, because I need to do this again. Oh, I completely forgot. I have my dice with me. I need to roll for this, actually. It's me last. I was like, wait, I'm missing something. I was like, what? But now I just realized I'm missing my own dice.
Well,
Okay,
whose
now,
pity is escalating there?
It's my dice running on the table.
No. I thought I also heard a kitty.
Not
Oh,
yet.
it's probably the kids outside.
Okay. Since when
They
sounds
they sometimes
sounds
they-
like kittens.
they're a bit far and like down as well because I'm like 2 stories high. So
Okay.
it can sound a bit like.
You
Actually,
know
it
how
sound
that's easily solvable? With a brick.
Okay, let me roll for this really fast. Okay. Inside of the room, make sure I did this. You spot. Oh, I need. Why did they make 2 of these? 2 brooms moving on their own, cleaning the floor.
I want one.
You're seeing shit right now. I'm the one peeking through the door.
You are telling me, right?
Not yet.
Damn it. Okay. What do you see, Valerius?
Basically, 2 brooms cleaning the room by itself.
Also, I just want to point out, you guys didn't even question the fact that instead of an actual dungeon, you are inside of a house.
Oh,
Fair enough, but what I
I already
do
saw
question-
worse shit.
Fair enough. What I actually do question why those brooms are moving by itself. Can I do a magic arcana check from here?
I'm gonna say yes with the disadvantage because you are peeking. You don't have a clear vision at them.
Okay,
Well-
then I wait till we're inside.
Okay, I totally want one. How to get one?
I open the door and step in.
Otto?
Yeah, I follow. I'm too close to this one. Hello, friend! I come in peace.
Now I'm inside, and now I want to do an arcana check.
Yeah, do an arcana check.
Me too?
No, it's just Val because he was the one who wanted. Remind me again why you wanted to do an arcana check, sorry?
Because I see magic and I want to know shit about them.
I want to do animal landing.
I don't think it works with
Damn.
brooms. So you failed. So like, as far as you were aware, once again, might be magic because like since you saw the constructs in the back in the previous room, you feel that this could be something in a similar fashion, but you don't know if it's something higher than that or not. This is the only information that you get again because you did see constructs in the previous room.
Can I do investigation on this room?
For what?
For what the fuck is going on?
That doesn't explain too much, Gat. I'm sorry.
Okay. Then
I
the
got
next
one
room.
more. I got one more idea to check. Can I do a nature check to see if they were created by a natural phenomenon or man-made?
Sure. Go ahead.
Wow!
The
I'm
bro-
blind as a face.
They're brooms, man. They're brooms. They're moving brooms. You can
Ugh.
distinctly hear Mickey Mouse in the background.
I was taking a sip. Fuck's sake.
Sorry, I had to do the joke.
I totally get that. The moment I was peeking through the door, I also had the idea of a Mickey Mouse joke, but I kept it for myself. Oh god.
You want to know the truth? The only thing that was coming to my mind throughout this entire time was Matoya's cave. Until you rolled an
Understandable. No, I'm at this really old Mickey Mouse movie.
I know, but the moment you rolled the natural one, I was like, how to make this shit funny, then I remember that.
Now I want giant frogs with a magical head. If we're already at Matoya's cave.
Maybe next dungeon.
Okay, since I don't know anything about them, I take a I wouldn't call it intimidating. Giga them, more like I eye them critically, and since I don't deem them as enemies, I move on.
Okay. Otto, what do you do?
I move on too.
Okay.
Damn it, I will come for you. Wait, can I put them in my pocket?
Don't you dare try to steal a broom now.
Do you want to try?
Yes, I think I want.
I ready my shield and my weapon.
Explain, Otto, how you do it.
So they don't understand nothing, right?
They're just brooms. It's just like they're cleaning brushing the floor.
Oh shit, that's even harder. I want to try to grab it and then put on, I don't know, on my back or something like a sword.
The moment you go and try to grab it, it brushes away from you, and then it tries to hit you with its staff. Everyone roll me initiative.
I'm gonna fight with brooms. Ah no.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Mistakes are mine.
This was not a mistake.
I can't even find initiative out here. Ooh.
Okay,
Very
so
good.
let me just do this really fast.
It's fine, they are brooms. How hard can it be?
Famous last words.
Famous last words. Yeah. So, wow. Okay.
I don't like it when he's faced. Or anything like.
Okay, so Val got a 9. And Otto, not surprising, got an 18 because monks with dexterity. Okay. So Otto, it's you.
I just kill it?
Okay, hit it.
Wow.
I need to attack it.
Okay. I guess I just go here. Very bad, very
You
bad.
don't need to move.
No?
How do you move? How do you go from there?
Like this? Yep.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
I don't need to move.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You have 30 movement, right?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah.
Okay. I don't think they're gonna be strong, but...
Famous last words?
let's overkill them. It's this one, right? Yeah.
You're using one-handed?
Sure.
Okay, then yeah, 22 hits. Okay, the first, that's broom number 2. Yeah, you swing your quarterstaff at it. You, like, essentially, like, it's like kids sword fighting with sticks. And yeah, you hit it. You see some pieces of wood flying off of it, but yeah, it's still there.
Oh shit.
Anything else you do?
So?
You have your bonus attack,
Yeah.
unarmed attack.
My class.
Yeah, 22 also hits. That's 22. You rolled 22. So that's 6 more damage. Do the math here.
I think I'm using my I'm using my luck on Bromzon. No.
Yep, and in the end, on the real enemy, you will be useless.
Yeah. So after hitting it with your quarterstaff, you then slash at it with your left hand.
Yes.
Once again, like now the broom alongside some splitters, it also has like dragon claws on it. but it's still moving. It's inanimate. It's an animated object. There's no way to tell if it's really hurt or not.
How the fuck she didn't split enough?
Alright, that's your turn unless you want to take 5 movement speed.
No, I'm fine. A little help, kill the bro.
Val, your turn.
He's gonna total run.
Yeah. Bring myself into a good position and cast Solve the Dead.
Okay. DC 12. Okay. Let me roll. DC Wisdom. Okay, these guys are not that good. However, by 1, it passes.
So it succeeded.
Yeah, it succeeded. By 1, it succeeded.
She dead?
No, it didn't take damage.
Would have been
Oh, by
12
one,
damage,
okay.
it took 0.
Okay, I got it now.
Because
Yeah.
the D12 was actually a 12. God damn it. That would have been beautiful, yeah.
You
Okay.
want me to make this even more painful for you, Wake?
You already did.
They have -3 to wisdom. But he rolled a 16, so that was a 13.
Fuck you.
I was like, okay, something bad about them. Not if I roll high. Okay, that's your turn.
Do I need... No, this doesn't need any magic slots, so it's only a cantrip. Yeah, no.
Cancer doesn't need spell slots. So, Broom?
Yeah, I'm basically done.
all right, then it's Broom 1's turn.
I don't know.
It's gonna sweep the floor all the way to behind Otto,
Oh no! I'm a broom sandwich!
and because it's flanking with the other broom, it has advantage. So, wow, what, an 18 and a 17. Jesus fuck.
Valerius, if I die with brooms, please don't tell anyone.
So, a 23 and a 22. So, they hit.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This was really a job well done of you.
So, you take 4 points of damage.
4? Okay.
So, yeah, 4 points of damage.
Could be worse.
Could have been worse. Could have been 24.
Second attack.
Oh no. No. I thought that was both attacks.
Oh,
20 hits, I presume.
for fuck's sake.
I have 16 armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, against a 20.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, another 4 points of damage.
I start to regret a little bit. I have two points of life.
Broom number 2.
Oh.
What do you mean? This was not the broom number 2?
No. Both brooms have 2 attacks.
Holy fuck! Bitches!
How the fuck is this so low CR?
Okay, this is gonna be a really short one.
I'm gonna be nasty or nice, depending on how I want to see it, and I'm gonna attack Val. Because Otto will die the first turn, like the last time.
That would have been karma, but yeah, would suck.
So, the second broom is going to attack you, because it did sense something odd when you were trying to attack it. 17.
Fucking brooms! They're lucky.
17.
Yes, to hit.
No.
Nope. It
No.
misses the attack. It hits your
Yep.
shield.
By 1.
Also, remember, by my house rules, rolling equal to armor is also a defense. So you needed you have 18, right?
I have 18.
Yeah, you needed to roll a 19 to hit you.
Okay, so 2.
For saving throws, it's not like that. For saving throws, if he rolls equal, passes. But no, it's the same thing. Yeah, no, I'm confused. Okay, so broom misses.
Good.
Second attack.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this one fails completely. It rolled a 9. So that's the broom 2. Otto.
Also
turn.
thinking mistakes are made and thinking, what did I do in my life to get to this point? Okay. So I attack the first prone I attack, it's the down one.
Okay.
And
Remember,
I
you
use-
have one-handed and two-handed
Yeah.
for the quarterstaff.
I use the two-hand ones now.
Okay. You have advantage on your attack.
Yep.
However, it still misses.
Damn it. Okay, time to use my little claws.
22
22.
does hit. You slash at it, and you break the broom in half.
Finally. It's
Does
good
that
out,
actually
right?
kill it?
Yes, it does. You see it
Okay,
like fall
okay.
on the floor completely, not moving anymore.
Bitch! And I just smile, very happy, and watching Valeria's face really pissed at me.
Let me
Okay.
If I let her die.
It's a broom, so you could
If
actually
I
see his face no
move,
matter what.
If I move, she's gonna attack me, right?
Yes, if you move away from it, 5 feet away from it, you will be attacked by it.
Okay,
If you
so
move,
yeah.
if you move around it, or goes around it, it doesn't do that.
That is fine. I hope he dies now with Valerius.
Okay. Yeah,
Hey!
the broom that did not take any damage. Sure. Val, your turn.
Oh no, I'm so dead. Well,
Okay. I actually have a question for you.
Yes.
This is only a fucking broom.
The
If
one-
I more or less do a body press against it, can I push it away from her?
Yeah, I'll allow it. It's a competing strength check, essentially.
Okay, so I move in range while gaining speed and then try to crush it.
That actually is the shove action. Actually,
Oh.
let me check. Where is making attack? Okay. Modifier rolls. Roll and see the target. Range. Shoving a creature. Yeah, using attack action, you can take a special attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or push it away from you. If you're able to make it multiple attacks with an attack action, this attack replaces one of them. Okay, so right now you only do the shove action.
Only the shove action. No
Yeah.
damage, only movement. Okay.
Only movement, yeah. The target
I
you
will
shove-
definitely keep that in mind, but won't do that yet.
Yeah, let me just read this. The target you shove must be no more than one size larger than you. Yeah, this is one size smaller than you. It must be within your reach. You make a strength athletics check contested by the target's strength or dexterity. The target chooses the ability to use. You succeed automatically if the target is incapacitated. You succeed in either knock the prone or push it 5 feet away. Okay.
Okay, I will definitely keep that in mind, but don't use it yet.
Okay. So what are you gonna
I'm doing the good old one-handed attack.
do? All right. 15. You no. Unfortunately,
Wait.
you do miss.
What?
oh my god.
It
With a
clash.
15.
It clash. 15. It's his armor.
Oh,
As you go to swing at it, it just moves it out of the way. It just like smacks your hammer out of the way.
It's a broom!
Yeah, it's a fun broom.
I
Uh,
take a death glare at Otto.
and I do it back, and I whisper a way that you can hear it. Can you be more useful?
Wow.
I
It's the
heard
second
that,
time.
and just by the way, I actually plan to heal you now. I take a second swing instead.
All right, war cleric, you can do that. Yes. 16 hits.
I could have healed you.
Wow.
6 bludgeoning damage.
Just
Yeah,
kill it.
you just smack it with your hammer. Once again, similar to what happened with Otto. You hit it, and you see some pieces of wood flying out of it, but it's still standing.
Oh no.
Well, with that, I'm done.
And with you done, it's the broom's turn,
Please file, bro.
which is going to attack the one that just attacked it.
Oh, thank God.
They're brooms. They're like, they don't have a brain. They just go for the one that just attacked them. Not with that's an 11. Yeah, that's an 11. First attack misses. Second attack, it also misses. Once again, you just block it with your shield.
That's how you do it, beginner.
Otto, your turn.
Okay. I hope she's almost dead. Okay, I use it again, the two-handed.
13 misses.
God damn it!
Who's useless now?
I use my claws.
14 misses.
Get good.
Fuck! For the first time, I scream. Getting really pissed at that fucking broom.
At least I hate it.
All right. So that's your turn, Otto.
Yes.
Okay, Val, your turn.
Oh my God.
"16 hits. 9. That puts it at... Okay. Still standing, but very damaged. Once again, you cannot detect if it's still alive or not. Like, again, it's still moving. That's what matters. Anything else?
Yeah, no.
What? You know, will me?
No?
You bitch!
Remember, Kat, you do have a healing potion.
Oh shit, I forgot.
That's why I didn't heal you just now and be insult.
Using an item is a bonus.
Too late now.
But just to remind you, you have that.
Just for info, Caddy, I won't use all my resources on the first fight. The healing is one of my resources that is limited.
Okay.
I can do that 2 times and then I can't cast any more spells. The same goes with the second attack. I can also do that only 2 times. I already spent limited resources because of you.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do, and I'm done. So, Broom's turn.
Yes, it is. It's the broom's turn. I'm gonna roll to see who it's going to hit.
Hey, you said attack the last person.
Yeah, but now both attacked it.
Damn it! Please be lower this. Please cut off with this.
So it will actually indeed attack the one that just attacked it.
Thank God.
I rolled a 2. I was going for 1, 2 in the order of initiative. I rolled a 2. I'm sorry, Wake. First attack with a 17.
Nope.
Yeah, first attack misses. Second attack. A natural 1. I'm gonna
Does
roll
it hurt itself?
I'm gonna roll severity.
Nice.
What is this? An 18! Okay, that's high severity. Wake,
Sounds like somebody eats my shield.
Wake, attack it. I'll allow you to attack it as a reaction. Not
Nope.
with a 7. Yeah, it just hits your shield, loses it kind of looks like it loses its balance a bit, and you try to take advantage of it, but as it's losing a bit of balance, or it seems to, unfortunately that causes you to miss your reaction attack. It's now Otto's turn once more.
I still don't believe. Okay, I can do this. I believe. I was not training all my life for dying with a broom.
I don't think anyone's prepared to die to a broom.
Thank you. Okay, let's go again. The two-handed one.
16 hits.
4 by 6. Okay.
How do you finish it?
Finally. I'm able to grab it.
Oh, yeah, you're finishing it off. So
Okay. I just grab the broom and I say, okay, I know she doesn't hear, but yeah, I say it anyways. And I say, you should just come with me. It was the other one, but let's not speak about it. And I just break it in so many pieces.
Okay. With that, you grab it, you smack it with your quarterstaff, making it continues to lose its balance. You take advantage to grab it, and you start like breaking it with your knee.
Yes, that's it.
And with that, combat is over.
Thank God. Not gonna comment. That was something.
Once again, I want to remind everyone, you have access to 2 short rests and 1 long rest in the dungeons. Or you can just use your potion.
Use your potion.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my potion. My potion...
Potion of healing is... Let me remember. Potion of healing.
How many I add? Just 1, right?
1, just 1, yes.
Okay, then 0 now. What do I roll?
I'm checking it. Potion of healing. Okay, why did I look up Potion of Healing and it didn't show me the item, but typing healing potion appeared? 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, 2d4. 2d4. Like this?
7. No.
Oh, okay.
9.
So
Never mind,
7,
what's
yeah, 9. You heal for 9 points of.
Okay, I get
of
back
health.
my life. Because the maximum is 10, right? So I get
Yeah.
maximum.
You don't get any extras, yes.
Yeah.
So you heal full.
Okay, that's good. See, it was totally fine.
One thing that I forgot to mention when you is that there are food on the table, but it is like rotten.
Oh.
Again, this is a dining hall. There's cutlery. There's like the table is like, even again, this table doesn't show it, but it is set. There are spoons, there are stuff like that. But there are some food in it. But it seems like, again, it just seems that this room, even though the brooms were swiping the floor, it does feel like this room hasn't been touched in a while.
Okay, next room done.
You opening the doorway? Bob?
Yep.
As you try to open that door, it's locked.
I give it a good kick.
Roll me a strength check. Not with a 5. But let me check. Because there are stats for this type of shit. Sorry. Okay.
Ah, that was something.
Almost tying to a broom.
I don't want to talk about it.
That broom can't even handle a broom properly.
I whisper to Valerius and I say, this never happened, did you hear me?
If you can't even handle a broom, how do you intend to marry someday?
I'm a monk, what do you mean? Not marry. Do they marry? I don't think so. I can't
wouldn't
marry.
you? Why wouldn't you?
Because I'm a monk?
Cat, don't take the class so serious in terms of names.
Do they marry?
Yeah.
Monk is...
Okay.
You're basically a better fist fighter.
Here's one rule that I go by. Whatever your class is on paper doesn't necessarily mean it is what you are playing.
But
a monk necessarily mean that it is like a Shaolin monk or some shit like that. It can literally be whatever you want. Like your character could literally be a thief that just knows how to fucking punch well.
Nah, I don't want to marry, so I'm fine.
Well, I don't know anybody that would want to marry a bride that can't even handle a broom, so good for you.
You'll be surprised.
I saw how you handle brooms, so... I don't know if you handled other things better, but at least the broom style was pathetic.
Hey,
This is the type of thing
there is some dark magic here.
That wasn't what stopped you.
Someone
That was
is
just a
saucy.
fucking broom.
It was not just one broom, it was 2 brooms.
Okay, I'm gonna rule it like this. You, even though the door, like, it does seem like, again, it's old, it's starting to look a bit weathered. It's you kick it, but it's still sturdy. Like it doesn't open so easily.
One second, please.
What?
Okay.
Second.
Okay. I step aside, looking at Otto, and say, "Do you want to take a try?"
Sure.
Okay. On your case, you can either do strength or dexterity.
Okay. Strength. Why is it so small? Ah, wait. I can put it here. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, too big. Okay. Straight. 47. Okay, 10.
Okay.
23. Yeah, you kick
But
the door.
stop. That was a dexterity save.
Oh, that's a save. Yeah, no,
Oh, shit,
it's not a save. It's an actual dexterity. It's the big ones on the side.
I mean, we could just take the roll and change the bonus.
Okay, then.
But
There you
Never mind.
Never
Was
mind,
even
yeah.
better.
go.
yeah, with the bonus, it's technically speaking. Yeah, so yeah, you kick the door open essentially. Not not too hard for you.
Yeah.
Real area.
Easy.
You see, as a door opens,
No more brooms, please.
you see a what seems to be a kitchen.
No, it's kitchen knife. Or pens.
And now I want you to also, again, roll me a 1d4.
1d4.
I should actually change the order of this.
4.
Okay.
Okay. You don't find anything. Once again, you just find utensils. There's nothing inside of this room besides the normal type of kitchen utensils.
Okay.
I'm seeing death by frying pan incoming.
You can check it out.
So we
If you
can
want
just
to.
enter then.
Yeah.
Okay, next. We just trash it. Do you want to loot stuff here?
I will definitely do a perception check.
I will say it's not a perception check for what? If it's to investigate the room, it's an investigation. If perception is more to see if there's like something hiding or something like that.
I wanted to check if anything was valuable.
Then that would be an investigation, yes.
Okay, sad. Very sad.
7.
Sad tiefling noises.
Let's hope again.
Let me check. Okay, for real. This shit could be better. I'm not gonna lie.
Huh.
No, not a treasure hoard.
Me getting close to the door.
Yeah, I'm sorry because like I'm trying to roll for something here. It's not giving me.
No problem.
It just. The fuck. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. I don't wanna keep pressing this button. As you look around, Val, you see something small but glistening to the light of the candles. As you approach it, you find one platinum piece.
Oh,
Alright!
lucky.
Just to say, this is worth 500 gold pieces.
Nice.
You.
This is normal currency, so you know what it is.
I just approach him and I say, "That's for sharing, right?"
You wanted to go forward and you turned the brooms against us. Find something valuable as well and then we share.
Damn it, I'm not the rogue now. I can try to steal.
Yeah, I mean
You can try, and I can beat the shit out of your skull with my shield.
Okay, maybe when he dies with someone, I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking, not saying. I just numb things, but nobody can understand me.
You really
I go
make
to the
it
door
impossible for me to play the personality traits of a character. You're just making it impossible. The character should be always respectful and polite. Not with a catty group.
I'm very polite.
I mean, to be fair, even the most respectful and polite people do have their bad times.
Well,
Fair enough.
well, I'm very grumpy.
And I'm very rich. So I was step aside and let me go
See,
first,
in
or
here-
open the door.
In here it says it's more. This character is obvious to etiquette and social expectations. So see, I can be rude as I want because I don't know what is etiquette. There you go. I should even be worse than this.
Holy fucking shit. I just created literally the two opposites of each other with these characters, and you got them, both of them.
And
Yeah, you're not making this easy for me.
and look at this.
What the fuck were the odds of that?
look at my flaw. Because it's one shot, I think I can say it.
Yeah, sure,
Arbor
sure.
Dark, Bloodthirsty, froze that my Isolation and meditation failed to kill. So even if I meditate, it fails. So I Arbor Darkness and Bloodthirsty. There you
That-
go.
That's your flaw?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you are a green dragon. Like, people don't
So-
like green dragons.
I'm actually being nice to you.
Yeah, you are a chromatic dragonborn. Chromatic dragonborns are not very well seen. They're even worsely seen than tieflings.
Hi.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Essentially, in the lore of Dungeons and Dragons, chromatic dragons are evil. They worship Tiamat, and while metallic dragons are the good ones, worship Bahamut.
Is any exception? How do you say?
Technically
Exception.
speaking, there is exceptions, of course. Like, there are, like, your character can be good or evil. That's up to you to decide.
No, I mean on
But
the lore. I mean on the story. That is any good one?
there might be, to be fair, but I don't personally know because I don't have the
Oh,
lore
okay.
that well studied.
The issue with those exceptions is that doesn't change the animosity of people towards you
Yeah,
because
yeah,
of
it's-
your race.
It's the
Yeah,
same thing
I
as a
know.
tiefling. People see tieflings as devil spawns. They will always look bad at them. People
Hi.
see goblins and orcs, always see bad at them because they're usually barbarians and stuff like that.
Okay.
We're
the
both
one-
targets to racism.
It's the one thing Wizard of the Coast and Snowflake players are afraid of in this fucking game. And I'm tired of it.
We're basically the black one.
Yeah, I got it.
So if you see any guards or law enforcement, you better run because he will shoot and then ask.
It's fine. I love myself.
My guy. This is we're in Faerun. This is Europe, not America.
Oh god.
All right. Which part of Europe? If it's French, I'm still right.
I'm actually no joke. I'm sending this, like, most games happen in the Sword Coast, which is essentially Portugal.
Oh god damn it!
Oh,
If you
I'm
would have said
blessed.
something similar to French, I would.
I am
Or France, I would
not
still
joking.
have been right.
I am not joking.
Yeah.
Sword Coast is Portugal. I was like, when I found out that, I was like, oh, that's nice. That's why Larian, when they made Baldur's Gate 3, they actually took inspirations from Portuguese architecture for the buildings.
Oh, okay, that's really cool.
All right. So still, either you open the door or you step aside and let me open.
Oh, yeah, I can open.
Okay. Do you
Okay,
just
the
open
cannon
it?
fodder goes.
Yeah, fuck it. I just open, like, slowly. Okay, not like boom.
Okay.
Kind of want
You,
it,
op-
but
you open the doors slowly,
yeah.
but fully.
Sure.
You see what seems to be like a big room with beds and desks. Again, they're not in the map because I did this map today, to be fair, to make it
Yeah, no
simpler
problem.
for Cathy.
Can I investigate from here? Or I need to enter?
I want you both to enter.
Okay.
So to investigate, you need to be.
Okay.
Sadly, you have to repeat what's inside of the room. The video you sent for music just ended and gave me ads.
Oh shit, I forgot
Oh,
that.
really? Mine is still mine is still going. It's actually almost over as well. 2 minutes
So
to end.
I got ads at the end. So what's inside of the room?
It keep it short. It seems to be like this would be the quarters of the housemates, like
So
where
beds and
the
stuff.
beds, desks, some furniture to put their clothes on and stuff like
Okay,
that.
I
Maybe
want
some
to
nasty toys. All right.
investigate.
Since you say that, in the middle of the room, near the end, you spot what seems to be like a marionette.
So much for
Which-
toys.
And the moment that you enter the room, it starts to twitch.
Starts
And
to...
then,
Quick, beat it!
and then, as if being pulled by strings, it gets completely up, turns to you, like the head literally just turns around towards you.
Can I start charging towards it the moment I see it twitch?
No, you can roll initiative.
I was waiting for that. Holy shit, my initiative.
Actually, it's a good thing that music is ending now, because now it's time for
For what?
the boss music that I have for myself.
Oh, okay, can you send me?
I can. Which one is it? I'm gonna send it to you, Kathy.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it to the pen and paper channel.
Okay, yeah, I'm there already, so.
I think Wake is gonna like this one.
We will.
So Discord is being a bit slow now.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You're gonna say it's a bad song, Wake?
Okay, I'm ready.
I heard it too much. Hello, Ophelia.
You guys roll initiative, yeah. So Otto rolled a 21. Val rolled an 11. And I need to put the puppet here. So this is officially my favorite boss theme from Final Fantasy 14.
Before we continue, let me do a suggestion for music.
You can put your own, yeah, but you can suggest.
Yeah, you can
like,
put your own. Yeah.
Where's my die? Let me roll for the Things initiative.
Because, like, technically, it's always Rick that shows. But if you don't want that music, then you get yours.
If Rick sees the music I sent, he will understand why. But yeah, it's only a short version, sadly.
Just put it on loop.
Yeah.
Just click on the screen, right click. It's faster. Oh, and color. Okay, I think that is a good one, but I think that one is a bit too much for the simple boss.
It's fitting for a boss fight.
Oh no, it is. I'm not saying that it isn't.
But
think
not for
it's-
this one.
Way too big for this type of boss.
Okay, so.
Okay, fair.
Like that one, I would put if you were fighting Tiamat or some shit.
Is it me attacking?
No, for that you need to throw in answers.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Even though technically speaking, it was against Bahamut.
Fair enough. Okay,
But yeah,
back to...
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, back to the fight.
So, everyone is ready.
Yes.
Top of the order, Otto.
Okay, I approach him.
It's actually a female. It
I
looks like those porcelain dolls, but made of wood.
Okay.
It's like a doll,
But-
puppet doll with porcelain clothes.
Ah, okay, but it's just a doll. It's not real, right? It doesn't have life.
Yeah, this one you can clearly see that it just looks like a, and it moves like a puppet being controlled by strings, but there's no strings on it.
Okay.
Cue in the there's no more strings on me from Pinocchio.
Okay. Then I just attack him with my stuff.
19 hits. I actually forgot to do something. Let me do this really fast. Forgot to set its HP. I apologize.
No problem.
Okay, so you did 7 points of damage. Okay. You swing at it. You hit her in the head. Again, wood fly. You just hear like the sound of wood hitting on wood.
Okay.
And the head just rolls a bit, but then like just rolls one round again around the neck, and it just stops, like instantly looking back at you.
Okay. I use my dragon claws.
A 7 unfortunately misses.
Damn it.
You try to swing at it, but it like again the nimble movements of like a puppet. She just like swings itself away from your attack.
Okay. And I end my turn.
Okay, You end your turn, so now it's the puppet's turn. Also, I forgot to mention, she is wielding what looks like a needle, a sewing needle, but a big ass sewing needle.
Oh. Okay, that's gonna hurt.
Okay.
Don't forget to go.
Two?
It's for wakeboarder to go
Okay.
like playing with me.
Two.
Hmm.
To have
So-
advantage for you to have advantage, and me too.
Let me roll to attack.
I have a door in the back.
If
That
I don't
was,
die until that.
Sorry, I need to roll. I needed to roll again. It's still it's worse. Okay, so that would be a. That's an 8 to hit. It misses.
Oh, good.
Otto, your turn.
Huh?
No, not Otto. Now it's Valerius.
Val. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I move
My mistake.
behind it. And I go for the good.
Good old-fashioned hammer to the face. 12. Yeah, that's with advantage. So 12 misses. As you move behind her, the head that's facing Otto all of a sudden just turns to you, sees you preparing to attack, and once again with some like unnatural movement, she just dodges away from your hammer.
I use the spin to try and hit again.
Go ahead. Bonus action. 15.
17.
17, yeah, you're with advantage, yeah. 17 hits. 9. Okay. So you take the momentum from your first swing and you basically just spin around on yourself and you swing it right at her back again and you hit right in as it was about to just put herself in place after dodging your first attack. Anything else?
Nah, I'm good.
Alright.
That was my last point of warp freeze.
Otto, now it's your turn.
Okay. Let's go and repeat. Okay, I use my staff again. Two-handed staff. Oh no.
13, unfortunately misses. Once again, that unnatural limb of movement, she just dodges out of the way.
Oopsie. Okay, now with my claws, totally gonna get it.
Yeah.
Natural 20, that absolutely hits.
Easy.
So 6 points of damage. So once again, as she is basically placing herself back in position after dodging your first attack, she isn't expecting your dragon claws as you uppercut it, and you actually just like tore the dress out of her chest piece, and you actually like scrape the wood out of her chest piece as well.
Ah.
You can now see the gear inside of it.
Oh fuck.
No
Doll
booba for you.
booba.
To be fair, it didn't have any booba. It was just like
I don't
A
think
medic.
it's that type of one-shot. Wakeboarder. Get
Oh.
it?
again, I am open for vice and violence. You guys are just cowards.
Yep. You never know.
So yeah, that's your turn, right?
Yes, I am the done.
Alright. I'm gonna. Who is she going to attack? She has 2 targets that basically just beating the crap out of her. Once again, I'm gonna roll a 1d4 to determine.
Okay.
I roll outside of the desk. That is a 3, so it's Otto. So Otto, as you slash at her, you see her hand ready to attack with her gigantic needle. And yeah, this definitely hits a 22.
Oh.
Could get ugly.
Yeah, it hits. So you take notice on you take 1 point of piercing damage And-
damage.
2 points of necrotic damage. As
So
it
3
pierces-
points?
Aren't you immune
yeah,
to
3 points,
necrotic
yes.
damage as Green Dragon?
No, that's poison.
Okay.
Okay.
Necrotic, I'm gonna say it. Necrotic is one type of gem dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, as you were like again after you uppercut her and slash at her chest piece, she takes the hit, but then like again, just like bouncing back as if again being pulled by strings, she just pierces you in the arm with the needle. And that it's his turn. Val.
Well, I concentrate on that thing, and the next moment you hear bell.
Told the
Exactly. Roll me a saving throw.
DC 12 Wisdom, right? Yeah, just click on the skill, please, so that I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, DC 12 Wisdom. She rolled a 4, so it hits.
11 damage.
Yeah, 11 damage. So again, you hear the bell. You hear once again the necrotic shadow appear from below her, clawing at her. It doesn't seem to affect her as much. Like there's nothing to scrap at. But so you actually don't know if it's taking damage or not.
I don't like that.
Okay. Is that your turn?
No. You know what? No. I focus on Otto
Okay.
and cast Healing Word.
Oh,
Okay.
healing time.
My spellcasting modifier, which is that again?
I didn't
you
show
can
you
go-
once. I still have 7.
You
I can
have.
do that 2 times and it's not that strong.
Oh, okay.
You should have the spell.
Charisma.
You should have your spell on the. Yeah, it's 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier, but you should have.
That's a 5.
It's a 5.
Okay, maximal life.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
That's your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Just one thing. Even though this worked, because again you did a cantrip and did a spell as a bonus action. Just in case you don't know, or if I want to remind. If you cast a spell as an action and you can't cast a spell as a bonus action. Cantrips and spells work, but 2 spells doesn't.
Okay.
Just if I already said this as a reminder, if I never.
It's a good reminder.
Yeah. So cantrips as an action and then a spell as a bonus action. Spell as an action and then spell as a bonus action doesn't work. Otto, your turn.
Well, let's go again. Oh no.
A 9, it misses.
Okay, Dragon Claws.
Think the gods for the 19, it hits. How do you want to finish it?
Okay. Even knowing it's just a doll, I just rip her head apart and smash it in pieces.
So she dodges the first quarterstaff, but you notice that every single time she dodges, her head is always in the same spot. And with your claw, you grab it up from the top of her head and you start to squeeze it harder and harder until it just breaks apart.
Yeah.
And the doll falls flat on the floor.
Okay. Good doll.
As the body falls on the floor, you see a tumbling out of the body. You see what seems to be a ring.
Ring?
Yeah,
What?
it seems
A
to be
ring.
just a normal. It seems to be a silver ring.
Okay, mine.
But a silver ring. Okay, to be fair, it's a silver ring, but part of it, like, it seems like it's made out of stone. It's like imagine a silver ring encrusted in like a. It's like you have a ring made out of stone, and then you break the stone, and part of it is silver. Like the silver is inside of the stone.
Okay.
You also, as you pick, who picks it?
Me.
You.
Mine.
Who has the key for the dungeons?
Who grab it?
No. Who? Which one of you decide now? Which one of you carries the key for the dungeons? The one you use at the tavern to enter the dungeon.
Sure, can be me.
You.
Okay.
As you pick it, you feel in your pouch, you feel a vibration. As you go, you notice that the key that you have to enter this dungeon is slightly vibrating. I'm just gonna say it. This ring is the key for the next layer.
Oh.
Anything else you want to do?
Search room.
Can we
I'll
investigate
I'll also say the moment the two keys start vibrating, behind Val, what seems to be like a portal opens.
Okay.
Still, time to search room.
Where the portal opens?
Behind Val, here.
Ah, okay. Okay, can we investigate the room first?
You can investigate the room, yes.
I see shit.
You see a lot of dust on this furniture.
Those mates didn't do a good job here.
Investigation.
I see what you find. You don't find much. You search the drawers. You search around. Like you can clearly see that. You also start to find something weird. There's 4 beds in this room. Exactly the same amount for the servants that were in the main hall.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to question yourself, like, why do puppets need beds? And why is this entire house, if they are servants, why is it entire state of disarray? Like, why is it so, like, it feel like it's abandoned? The beds were clearly not made in a while. You don't know if it's because the puppet's sometimes moving around, if the other puppets around moving. You don't know what it is, but like something feels off. Like everything's a bit out of place, but not like someone ransacked the place, but it's more like it was disheveled over time. But still, everything is just covered in dust, cobwebs, and all that. In one of the drawers, next to one of the bed, you do find an amulet. You don't know what it is, but it seems to be like a religious type of holy symbol.
Okay. Wait. So I can grab it, right?
Yeah, you can take it.
Grab it.
Yeah, I can also
Can I
start
see what the symbols means, or it's you, Valerius, that does that?
I have religion +2, so
Yeah, one of you can roll me a religion check. You recognize it as you do recognize it as a holy symbol. I'm gonna say it. Also, didn't know that it was a holy symbol, but you do recognize it as a holy symbol. However, you do not recognize from which religion,
Okay.
which god the symbol belongs to.
I just put it in my pocket.
All right. Why did my thing stop working?
So should we enter on the portal?
Yeah, if you guys want to leave now, yes.
Oh, this is
If
the
you
portal to leave?
Yeah, that's the portal to leave.
Ah, then we can go to the stairs. The floor is open, right?
Stairs are blocked.
The stairs are blocked again.
What was the door that was closed?
The main
The
building, the main hall.
entrance.
This door here is locked. The stairs are also blocked.
Okay.
There's it's like debris fall on top of it.
It doesn't open with the ring?
You know, the ring you know now because of the key that you had in your pocket. You know that it's the key that you will use to go to the next dungeon at the tavern.
Okay.
So basically, the next time we do the one shot, that's the key that you use now instead of the previous one.
So, if we're already planning to leave, I grab the puppet by the foot.
Still something, but I
Some
still,
more loot.
I
I'm
still
gonna
turn.
say, I'm just gonna say there are 2 rooms you didn't investigate.
Yeah, I
properly
was
investigate.
thinking. I turn to you and I say, it's still something weird. This seems like a abandoned puppet house, like a dollhouse, you know? Like someone made a real dollhouse. It seems like that.
Then we maybe should investigate the office again.
Otto, roll me a perception. I think this is a perception. Yeah, a perception. I'm gonna go with perception for that.
Perception. Oh shit!
Because you have-
Sorry.
That's performance. Okay, 10. As you say that it feels like someone built this house for dolls. You remind yourself that you did find actual food on the table in the dining hall. The kitchen itself also had like what seems to be like unprepared food, but it's also rotting away. Which makes your argument, what you just said right now, feels slightly off.
Do I also have that information?
You can roll me a perception as well if you want. For that. Yes.
19.
That's persuasion.
Oh, fuck.
You persuaded the information to you.
16.
Yeah. As Otto says that, you also seem to think of the same. Like, if this house was built by someone for puppets, then why is there actual food? And why is there 4 beds, actual beds, if the servants are also constructs?
Just think about it. There was food, there were beds here. What if those puppets weren't always puppets? What if those were the former servants? We have
really
one corpse.
suspicious.
We have one corpse lying in front of us. Can I try to check if there's any kind of curse at work?
Roll me. You don't have any spells for that kind, do you?
What would that be?
Something like detect magic, investigate, something like. And it needs to
I
be
have
prepared.
detect evil and good.
Prepared?
And detect magic.
Okay, you can use.
Oh no, stop. Those weren't chosen, they were up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if they're not prepared, then you unfortunately can't use.
Can I use insight to see where the puppeteer come from?
Insight is to analyze someone, like for example, someone's
Okay,
saying and
okay.
stuff like.
So-
I will say this, Val. You can roll me either an Arcana or a Religion to determine if there's some kind of curse there on this.
13.
You check it. You try to feel like, again, you use without any spells. You can't say for sure because you need to do an actual proper investigation on this. You don't seem to find anything out of the ordinary. Like you don't see any room. You don't see anything that could be. Again, you don't see anything out of the ordinary compared to the other 4 puppets that you found in the main hall.
Can we? So the portal is here, right?
Yeah, the portal is in
But
that room
can we
behind you.
pass to the other room without passing the portal?
What other room?
There is no more room. there?
There's no more rooms.
Okay,
That's
okay.
the last room you have here.
Okay. So
Let's
I'm-
go back to the office and then
I'm gonna
check
say that
that.
there is like a path there, but I tried to cover it with
okay.
because it's not supposed to have anything
So
there.
on this room, There is something suspicious here, right?
That is just a dining hall where you see again food. There's some food on the plates on the table, but everything else is basically just a dining hall. There's some.
Okay.
There's more cutlery on the furniture on the walls. Some nice weathered drapes that are already starting to break apart because again
Okay.
it's old.
So nothing. How do I say embaixo of the table?
Under the table.
Yeah,
For
nothing
that
under the table.
I'm gonna. Yeah, you don't need to investigate. No, there's nothing. Again,
Okay.
just more dust particles. Some of the cutlery that fell off to the ground. For example, maybe the brooms or one of the puppets hit the table and it fell to the floor, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay. Let's go to the office then.
What about you, Val? What do you want to do something in that room?
Nope.
Okay.
Office time. Okay. So we investigate here.
Yeah, this is a normal office. At first glance, before you start doing anything, normal office. There's a table there. There's some papers. There's bookshelves on the walls. Yeah, now with the two, you don't get anything.
It's your time.
You look at the papers on the table. You don't find anything that out of the ordinary. You do find like some schematics for puppets, but that's all you can pretty much guess. Like, okay, someone likes puppets here in this house.
Can I take a better look at the schematic?
At the schematics themselves. Sure. Roll me a. What would this be? I'm gonna say roll me either an investigation or an arcana. Okay, with an 11, some of the papers again they're weathered. Some of the writing does seem to be fall off a bit. But all you see is just the normal schematics for something like a typical construct, like the typical thing that you would find, like the puppet that you fought just now, or the things that you clearly could see that were underneath the fake skin of the 4 servants. Nothing again out of the ordinary.
I don't see anything unusual on those schematics.
Can
Maybe
we
you
use,
got more luck.
Can we use Arcana here to see if there is something magic related?
You can, yeah. I'll allow you to roll an arcana.
I guess it's a no.
You can 16. Okay. Again, your perception of your knowledge of magic is not that good. You do know what magic is. You do know how stuff works. You look around the room and you do find what seems to be some kind of like devices that seem to be. You don't find anything out of the nothing out of the ordinary in terms of like constant.
Okay.
You do find pieces. You do find some crystals that seem to be glowing when while in contact to another part that seems to be. It kind of looks like there's like an unfinished building of a construct heart, quote unquote.
Okay. And nothing under the table?
No, you go around you go behind the desk and
Dude, I will check every wall if I had to.
Maybe you want to take a look at those schematics. Maybe you're
No, I don't think that's it.
more luck. Okay.
How do I check all the walls for this area?
That would be an investigation, but you already failed that.
Damn it.
The 2 that you got when entering the room.
Okay, so Rick said there are more 2 rooms, so...
No, those were the 2 rooms.
Other 2 rooms besides these ones?
No.
No.
The dining hall and the office were the 2 rooms you didn't properly checked.
Ah.
You spawned in this room and you're like, I said it was an office, you're like, oh, okay, next room.
Okay, so there is something here then.
You don't know. Might be, might not be. I just said
Even
that.
if there's something we're too dumb to find it with our roads.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I think you exhausted all options right now. Again, you did a lot of rolls.
Perception already done.
Perception is
Yeah.
again. Perception wouldn't work here, to be fair.
What is sleight of hand, by the way?
Sleight of hand is to, for example,
Still?
give someone some kind of like hand signs without giving away your intentions. Can also be stealing, some pickpocketing and stuff like that.
I still got 1.
Okay.
I want to check with history if I got any clues how old those documents are.
Okay. Roll out.
15!
Judging, like, you can't be too sure because again you're not an historian, so it's not your area of
Sure.
expertise. But
Fair enough.
due to the state of the estate itself, like the house itself, like the rotten food, the cobwebs, dust everywhere, even there are some servants around. This place seems to be somewhere abandoned, somewhere between 5 to 10 years. Or at least the state, the house, like the lack of maintenance started sometime between 10 to 5 years ago.
Okay. Doesn't sound like we have much choices anymore, but yeah, I got one more thing to do.
Okay.
I grab those schematics and put them in my bag.
Okay. You can note down construct schematics.
That's how you create loot.
Again, everything can be loot.
Now you said something that you shouldn't have. How expensive does a table look?
Okay, you need to be able to fucking carry it.
We are 2 people.
And the crystals, do they worth something?
You actually don't know. You can take those crystals.
Take the crystals
Yeah,
and
my
then we grab the...
crystals.
Take the crystals and then we grab the fucking table.
Okay,
Come on.
I'm gonna say you cannot take the table. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Come on, we're 2.
My guy, you already want to take the fucking puppet that you should beat.
It's fine, I got this.
Fair enough.
I got this. No way I'm gonna help you with that table. Good luck by yourself.
It looks like it's going to fetch a good prize. I sigh annoyed and start walking towards the exit.
Okay.
At this point here, I grab the leg of one of the corpses.
Okay.
Wait, did we investigate that room?
Yes.
That's just a big hall. There's nothing.
Okay, we
once again, there's
investigate
no-
this one as well.
Yeah.
Yep, the kitchen as
Damn
well.
it, it was that room. They had something there. Fuck.
Yep. And
Yeah.
since I'm passing the other corpse here, I grab that with the other hand.
Okay.
If I can't take the table, I'm going to grab as much corpses as I can.
All right. So you leave the dungeon.
Yeah.
Yep.
As you leave the dungeon, okay. Unfortunately, I don't have a tavern picture. I
No problem.
stand with the
That's
one
fine.
shot. As you enter the portal, you will basically appear where the portal to the dungeons
night,
are in the
Queen.
tavern. It's
Sleep
kind of like a
well.
one-way
Thank you for
door, even though
joining.
we just use 2 different ways. And you hear Vix, the goblin behind the counter. Ah, this time you didn't need my help.
Shit.
I
So-
even brought you presents lifting both corpses.
Ah, I see. Good, very good. Now we can make business. So you drop the. So what are you going to sell to the goblin?
For corpses, if he gives us a good price.
Hmm.
He looks at the first one, the servant one. I'm gonna say.
Hmm.
Ah, very interesting. Very interesting. He's just scrubbing his shin. Like he doesn't have any facial hair, but he's kind of like looking like he's actually scrubbing like some kind of facial hair that he doesn't have. Now. Like sorry, because like I'm trying to find good loot tables, but this shit doesn't give me good loot.
That, my friends, is how you break the loot table. Nobody expects you to take the corpses.
Fuck no, like it's like it's not that. It's just like I'm using the table from 5e tools to generate like different type of loot, and specifically in this case gold and all that. But it's just not giving me good shit, man. It just gives me Oh, okay. Interesting. A construct, but made out of. Let me roll for something. Very peculiar. Very peculiar. I like this. There's my friend, and it's just like he opens a drawer, like you hear kind of like the sound that looks like a cash register.
Catching.
And he just starts fumbling. You hear the sound of like metal like tinkling around, and he drops next to the corpse 90 gold pieces.
Nice. I got another one here, and this one was a tougher nut. Lifting the other one over.
Yeah, you see the goblin like before you do that. You see the goblin take the servant puppet, and he turns around, and you see like the shelves behind him where the liquors are and all that like things. It just like kind of like, for example, a droplet of water, and it shifts into what seems to be kind of like a container, and it just places the body inside, closes the lid, and then as it turns to you, it shifts back into the liquor cabinet. Well, what else do you have for old Vix here?
Like I said, another one of those, but this one was a tougher nut.
Interesting.
I mean, it might not be a broom, but...
I have a question.
Yes?
So, this is really dark, but I have been thinking this for so many sessions now. So, the NPC that gives us the gold and everything, they always have the price. What happens if you want to kill them and steal all their gold?
It will depend on the situation. Like, for example, if you run with the Frost Maiden, you will probably have the entire guards of 10 towns.
So, you would not survive. Your character basically dies, right?
I mean, you
fight against all odds, probably.
It's a fight against all odds. You can either you keep 10 towns, but you have a bounty up north.
So you can't get there anymore.
I mean, you could, but it's just like the guards will probably go after you.
If I put a mustache.
Yeti, that's basically how you unlock the extra hard mode.
Okay, that seems fun in the future.
Yeah. Basically,
the moment she tries stuff like that, I will step to the side screaming, I don't have anything to do with her!
Basically, imagine playing GTA 5 in crime.
That seems fun. I've been thinking that for so much long, and I don't know if it's a normal flaw in new players, but I've been thinking that a long time.
No, it is a common thought on newer players, but here's the thing: Dungeons and Dragons, like, as much as freedom as you have to do things, you do need to realize your actions do have consequences.
That's the fun part.
Right out of the motto, fuck around, find out.
Exactly.
That's the fun part, the consequences.
Rick?
Yes?
She's going Dark Urge mode.
I know. Oh, Curse of Strahd is gonna be so much fun.
Oh,
just on the future, when I have more experience. But yeah, I will try to be really dark on the future.
You know that I'm playing Paladin normally, right?
Well, time to kill you too, I guess.
You know, Curse of Strahd does have a stipulation for something that usually Strahd will never go for that one objective, but honestly, Kata does seem to be the type of person that he would probably consider.
Yeah. Unless I really have a big bond with my teammate, then I would totally murder them. If I'm a dark one.
So,
I don't know what I should fear more, of a vampire in my face or a dagger in my ribs.
Alright. So, you place
Before we
the...
come to that fight, I need the SWAT we talked about. One out of a character lore.
I know. I'm gonna say this, Curse of Strahd, technically speaking, does have something to say with that. So I can reflavor it a bit for Rolgar.
Okay.
No, but back to
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
back to this. No, it's fine. It was a reasonable question. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Just in case of your tries, here probably everyone in the tavern will slaughter you.
That is, to be fair, like, you don't even know how strong Vix is. Like, you're talking to a goblin that is the only worker and essentially the owner of a fucking interplanal tavern that has access to fucking anyone knows where dungeons.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
From ruins to a fucking abandoned house.
Fair enough, but even by a miracle we actually managed to kill him, probably everybody using the tavern will kill us as well.
I'll just put him in a bag, it's fine. I'm kidding.
And this is the moment I realize I need to actually create a stat sheet for Vix.
Would you accept if I jump to the side screaming, I'm not involved?
Let me just check again how strong is Vecna.
I'm not doing that.
I'm
not stupid. I had to
Let me check again. How strong is Vecna?
Can you tell me what is considered a high level player? What level I have to be high level?
A high level player?
Yeah, how much level you need to have?
Here's the thing. Max level is 20.
20?
Yeah.
Okay.
So a higher level player would be somewhere in between the 13 to 20.
Okay, so
that is already considered pretty high level.
Yeah. So
however, higher level it will be 20.
Yeah.
Like that's the level level 20 is the level you go up against gods.
Okay.
And still have a hard time.
Okay.
What was it, Wake?
Never.
No, you were gonna say something.
No,
sorry.
It's really fine when this heart never mind is more about her.
See, you have time to prepare yourself. Wait, pardon.
Once again, I will jump to the side screaming, I'm not involved. Death will be your death alone.
And I will say, it was his idea! That will be so funny.
I will bash your head with my hammer.
Then they're gonna think you are silence me, so you better not to do that.
If I die, I will die standing on your corpse. I will make a shield out of you.
That's not fun.
Let me check something really fast.
You're basically trying to kill me.
Just, I will corrupt your power.
Good that I'm a cleric, there's nothing to corrupt.
Can you corrupt every character? I bet you can.
Technically speaking, you can, but again, it will depend. Rolls will be needed and shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The only thing that they really should affect, actually, in case that you fuck him up, would the paladin, right?
Yeah.
Worst case, you break his oath with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
However, you can break the connection between a cleric and a
Fair enough, that was.
Which is, to be fair, even worse than Oathbreaker Paladin, because Oathbreaker still gets shit out of it, because even though there's no oath, it's kind of like an oath of its own.
Yeah.
You break the connection of a cleric to their god, say goodbye to everything the cleric is.
Yeah, I remember that out of not Roll20. What was the show's name? Also one of the D&D shows.
Critical Role.
No. but I think it was based on Critical Role, the
Oh,
animated show.
Yeah, it's Critical
Vox
Role.
Machina.
Vox Machina,
I think in the second season of Vox Machina that was a case where the connection of a cleric to her goddess was broken.
Yeah, I think I heard about that. That Pike lost connection to her god.
Yeah, exactly. Coming back even stronger.
Mm-hmm. Same thing goes for warlocks. If they break their oath, they can lose everything they have. So yeah, paladins still get some stuff out of being an oath breaker. Clerics and warlocks, if they break their oath/pact, say goodbye to everything you have.
Except if you find somebody even stronger.
Which may happen soon or never.
Fair enough.
I
should only break it if you found somebody better.
I still don't like what they're doing to clerics and warlocks in the new edition. It just doesn't make sense. Because like clerics and warlocks get their classes at level 1. So like clerics get their subclasses at level 1, and so warlocks. They're changing so that in the new edition, every class gets their subclasses at level 3, and it makes no fucking sense for warlocks and clerics.
Yeah, that sounds shitty.
Because like, what? A cleric is gonna be like, do I want to worship this god? That god? And like the warlock is like, what? I'm doing a test trial to see if I like this pact. The fuck? Makes no sense.
But
okay,
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, I was actually gonna continue, but okay. I can sell your stuff, Kathy.
Okay. I have crystals to sell.
Yeah, meanwhile Val just stands there motionless. All of a sudden.
Thinking about these life choices.
So you present the incomplete heart of a construct, which is kind of like an egg-shaped device with some parts, the metal parts still missing, and inside of it there is a crystal that is glowing.
Okay.
He looks at it. Alright, this is interesting. Unfortunately, it's not finished, so it does lose a bit of value. However, still an interesting find. Still something I can sell. It can be. I will take it from you, and in exchange, once again, it goes for the drawer. Once again, you hear like the sound of rustling of coins rustling, and it produces out of the drawer a bag, and inside of it 110 gold pieces.
Can I persuade for more pieces?
I mean, you can try.
Okay, and I say, not to be offended, but it was lots of work to get that.
Roll me a persuasion.
Persuasion. What is she? Okay. Damn it.
Honey, let me give you a little piece of advice. Never swindle a swindler. You're actually lucky enough I paid a high price for this, even though, like I said, the piece is incomplete. It still has a use. I can probably find someone, or I can probably find use for it myself, but it's not completed.
I see. That seems really valuable. That's why I thought.
It is, but not as valuable as a full completed construct heart.
Can I ask to him what happens when it's complete?
Well, you did find some constructs from what I've seen from your friend. The heart of a construct is essentially what would allow a construct to be fully automated. If it's incomplete, well, it's kind of like the same thing. You have a broken heart, you're pretty much dead.
So they use that to make their puppets? Is that it?
Yes, some artificers do use these
Okay,
type of
sorry,
parts.
I'm back. You know how it is with Call of Nature.
Yeah. I was. Kathy was just asking what the heart usually is done for. I was explaining. By the way, I'm just pulling this lore out of the shit of my ass.
Okay, I accept the chain, like
Yeah, so
How
it's
do we
100.
say it? I
You
don't
get
And
you
change.
accept the coin.
Yeah. Okay,
Coin?
100 coins of what?
110 gold pieces
Okay, 100.
Huh? For
Yeah,
what?
for the unfinished construct.
Unfinished construct?
Yeah, the crystal that you found that was in,
okay,
in those metal plates.
But I think you just skipped the second puppet.
Yeah, because we were waiting for you.
Okay.
So, like, instead of waiting completely for you, I decided to just go for what she had.
Wait, which one
Okay.
is the gold one?
The gold one is the GP.
GP. Okay. Okay.
In the end, you still want PP.
Which you got to.
Sure, I got one.
Mm.
That's your fault, not mine.
Do you want to have 0?
Caddy, trust me, you want to touch my PP.
I don't
Okay.
think you want me to touch with my claws.
That's not what I said, but I only said that you want to touch it.
So
No.
now
There's
back.
probably nothing more pleasurable for you than to touch that.
You wish.
It's
Okay,
platinum.
back
The
to
platinum.
Stop
back
nasty
to-
enough.
So I'm basically gonna be Val Auto for the exchanges. Since we had to do it like that now. So Val, you now present the puppet, right?
Yeah.
Yep, the second puppet with the
The boss
comment that it was a tougher nut than the other one.
Okay, so you place the puppet on your. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this, Kathy. You see him once again. The shells behind him shift once again. This time in a different manner. Like it's like literally just like a blink, and it changes, and it now is a display of several types. Like you can pretty much guess are magical items or some kind of magical artifacts.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, as it turns towards you, it shifts back into the liquor cabinet.
Why are you telling so much information? You really want me to attack him? See, Rick is like tempting me. But I'm smart enough to know I'm low level.
Okay. Let me start looking up strong, like high level CR.
You want to give me all the information?
I'm telling
You
you how
will
the
pay
fuck this
extra clean
place
put it on a
works.
power level like a Taras.
Fuck a Tarask. I can just put it against like someone at the same level as a fucking Bahamut. You don't know how strong this is.
By the way,
This guy could
Hello,
be
Bahamut!
I have
This
another
guy-
question.
Yeah.
Imagine your subclass, right?
Yeah.
If one day your character realizes they want another subclass, can they train, or that never change?
Officially, by the book, you can change your subclass. However,
okay.
there is what we call the rule of cool, which, depending on certain situations, it can be applied for that. I'm gonna give an example since you're interested in
Yeah.
this. The first D&D show that I watched was the Natural Wonders, a game by the Team 4-Star, the guys that made the Dragon Ball Z Bridge show. There was who's bringing out a microphone? Jesus.
Sorry.
It's fine. In that game, they had several NPCs controlled by the dungeon master, similar to how I did with. One of them was a female Tiefling barbarian, who one of the players fought 1v1 and won. And she joined the group. They basically got the contract for her because she was essentially a slave.
Okay.
But ever since she lost to that character, she's been on a losing streak for a while. And basically, that character became her mentor ever since they got her. And because she was in a losing streak for so long, it got to a point where her rage went away. And rage is this primary thing for a barbarian. So there was a bit of a roleplay scene between Wake, the player's character, and that tiefling. And because the player did a really well speech and all that, tried to motivate her and all that, the dungeon master ruled it so that, for example, all of her barbarian levels were now fighter levels.
Okay.
And because like she still got that because of his inspiration from him, she still has the drive to fight, but no longer has the rage. So she went from fully barbarian to fully fighter, and from that point on, she would start multiclassing with monk as well. So if there is a way, but it's known as the rule of cool. It's only if the dungeon master allows, but there has to be a specific reason for that to happen.
Okay, I see.
It's kind of like the same thing with, for example, we were talking about Templar, cleric, and losing their classes completely because they lose the connection to their entities. It's still possible, like for example, depending on what the warlock's patron was, let's say for example an undead one, because it's still let's say for example the warlock still had some knowledge, so it switches from an undead warlock to a wizard necromancer. Okay, back to the puppet. He analyzes it. A different type of puppet. This is an actual puppet this time, not a different type of construct. The head is missing.
My bad.
Oh, don't worry. I understand completely. Unfortunately, I will say the puppet itself isn't worth that much, especially now with a broken head. I will ask this. Did you also bring the needle?
It's Valarius. Valarius?
Was the needle still in the hand?
I will allow it.
Then yes.
I will allow that the needle was in the hand. You know what? No, fuck it. Roll me a 1d4. A 1d6 for better chance. An odd number. You fucking lucky son of a bitch. However, I will be taking the needle. The needle is actually the most valuable thing out of this. Or do you wish to keep it for yourself?
What does the needle do? You ask him.
We already know it also did some kind of magical damage.
I guess. Oh, it's your choice.
Is there any way we could analyze the exact stats of web?
You can ask him. This guy seems to know his shit.
I don't think he's going to do that for free.
You won't know until it's right.
At the... Tell me, what does make the needle so special, except of it doing magical damage?
Well, this is... I gotta say, I do recognize what it... However, it seems to be slightly changed. It's as if it wasn't fully built to be one. This, my friend, is a carrionet. The entire puppet. He's talking about the entire puppet.
Okay.
These things are dangerous as it can be. However, this one seems to be like there's something missing. It's like the final touch is missing there. As for the needle, I can sense the same thing.
Yeah.
The needle can still be used as a weapon of choice if you desire.
Seems pretty man.
What are you willing to offer for the needle?
My friend, I don't need to offer anything. This is your find. Not.
Yeah, but you seem interested in the needle, and
I will
depending on the price, I might be willing to...
I am interested in it, of course. But here's the thing. It still belongs to you until we accept the exchange.
That's why I'm asking what you're willing to offer. Depending on the price, I might be willing to part with it.
Well, let me check something.
Well, you could say my companion here got attached to it.
He doesn't care.
Yes, I can see the the hole on your friend's. Don't know. This would be considered. I need to actually check because I'm not. This is hard because like this would be kind of like.
Kinda like?
To keep it simple, because like the length of the weapon itself, it does seem to be. It's very similar to that of a javelin. Or a spear, if you want to put it like that. Javelin, like. Let me show you.
Yeah, but with magical damage.
Yeah, it's a javelin. I'm gonna say it's a javelin. You know what, my friend? Since this is your first, I'm gonna do this for you, as a token of my heart. This silver needle, again, even though it's supposed to be a silver needle, but it's not. It's not the full thing. Again, it's kind of like a replica that someone tried to make, and again, lacked something. Probably the silver itself. I would say in the hands of someone with the expertise for it, this would be used as a javelin. With a rather particularly interesting thing about it. It does contain some necrotic magic in it. Essentially, this would be a javelin that to make things like more balanced in terms of being in the hands of a player. Because like I'm gonna say what the damage of the weapon is. The weapon literally deals 1 point of piercing damage and 1d6 necrotic damage. I'm still deciding on how I want to make it, but I think what I'm planning to do is the weapon will deal the normal damage of a javelin, which is a 1d6. However, on a critical hit, it will also deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage.
Yeah, so for me, it would only be 1d6 of damage.
On Catty as well, because it's a one-handed weapon.
Yeah, but she still has a realistic chance of a critical hit. I don't.
And it's, to be fair, this is a simple weapon, if I'm not mistaken. Simple melee weapon, yes. So in terms of being a monk weapon, this is perfect for her. But if Catty wants it, it's good for her. I mean, to be fair, this is Val's loot.
Yeah.
But in terms of a weapon, yeah. Logically speaking, it would be perfect on Val because being a simple weapon that monks technically use as a monk weapon, it will become stronger as she levels up.
Do you want to use it?
How strong?
1d6 plus 1d6 necrotic damage in case of a crit.
Basically, if you roll a natural 20, roll 2d6 normal damage and then one extra 1d6 necrotic damage. So essentially you roll 3d6 of damage.
Huh. Okay, seems nice. It's up to you. You choose because it's yours.
Take it.
Okay. I will do this to you after session is.
Okay.
This is gonna be homebrewed, so I need to do it myself. But essentially, you can write down on your equipment. You can put it in brackets. Weapon. You have. How am I gonna call this? Because the original weapon is supposed to be a silver. It isn't like again. I will also say this. The way you explain this carrynet is not as strong as an actual carrynet should have been. And it's true. I nerfed the shit out of this. You would not want to fight the actual abilities of a carrynet. The only thing I did, I just made her HP strong. But I completely removed the entire thing she does when she attacks.
Okay.
Because I also wanted to make it a little bit more on the simpler side as well. Because, like, again, even though, like, for level 1 players, there's no such thing as a single boss. You want to know what the actual Silver Needle attack does?
Sure.
I'm already seeing it.
You are. So for Kat, because she's not watching, she's not leading this. It deals the 1 piercing damage plus 1d6 necrotic, but the target needs to do a DC charisma check or be cursed for a minute. While cursed, you have less 10 feet movement speed, and you have to roll a 1d4 and subtract the number rolled from each ability on your or attack roll. So every time you attack, you have to roll a 1d4 and reduce the roll with the number you roll on the 1d4. Then comes the other ability, the Soul Swap, where she can switch souls between the cursed target. And if the body of the Carinet is destroyed, both the Carinet and the person she switched body with die. I was not gonna make, especially because I knew it was gonna be the both of you, I was not gonna make you fight the entire thing. And again, I don't want to make it anything like in terms of like curses and all that. I just want House of Puppets, essentially. So yeah, in terms of weapon, for the player, this fake Silver Needle, because again I need a name for it, will do the javelin damage, which is a 1d6, and on a critical hit, an extra 1d6 necrotic damage.
Very OP.
Huh.
What?
The way to counter Soul Swap is actually interesting.
Yeah, it's the
You're
protection
unconscious for 1 hour when he swaps with you, and the swapping gets cancelled out the moment you hit your former body with his needle.
Oh, I actually missed that information then.
Or you drive it out with a protection from evil and good spells.
Yeah.
But yeah, the part with the needle is interesting. I mean, 1 hour in combat is a while.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, what are you doing? You're selling the needle, or you're selling?
No, she wants the needle, so she gets the needle.
Okay, yeah. So officially now, I'll add this to you later. You have the. Let's call it like the necrotic needle. Let's call it necrotic needle, because again, I cannot think of a name for this because this is not an actual Silver Needle. So you could put on your inventory needle, necrotic needle, under brackets weapons, so that you know what it is. I'll add this to your character sheet here on Roll20 after between the next sessions.
Okay. That's it?
Yeah. For the body, I will say you get 10 gold pieces out of it.
Okay. So 100 in total for the bodies, plus weapon caddy.
Wait, how much did I say?
10 right now, which
okay.
makes 100 in total for the bodies.
Okay. Yeah, 10 gold pieces, yeah. Anything else you guys have to sell?
I don't.
No.
Otto?
No.
Wait, I
do
still have a broom for you.
A broom? You didn't bring the broom.
I brought a broom from the first room. One with the corpses, the one I cleaned your head with.
Oh.
Oh, that one, yeah. How much is a broom?
Not much, bro.
That actually is a good question. How much is a broom? Why doesn't this have a... I don't think Roll20 was just to have this type of item. I don't think Dungeons and Dragons was this. Excuse me, I don't want that. Let me look up online.
But yeah, I think I will keep the amulet, so
You'll keep the amulet?
yeah. For now.
I don't want the broom of flying, I want an actual broom. Like a regular ass broom.
Probably like 1 gold.
Probably less, to be fair. It's like the thing is, I'm looking for a normal, like, broom of flying and all that. I found the wiki. Okay, it says here. So for the broom, it will give you 1 silver piece.
Okay, deal.
And you are keeping the amulet. Right, Otto?
Yes.
What about the schematics?
Oh.
Right, we can also sell those.
It was Valerius that had them.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm just asking because you can keep them.
Yep,
Yeah.
gonna sell. At least show him to him and ask him what he thinks about it.
A little bit old paper. The schematics seem to have some information still available for anyone. Machinations. Unfortunately, I'll probably only buy this for how many did you bring? There were like I believe there were 3 schematics on the table.
Then 3.
3.
I grabbed all I could.
I would say I'm actually deciding which I want. It's like there's 2. It's very close with one another. It's like 1 point extra. I'll say I will take them for 1 silver each.
1 silver each. Okay.
So more 3 silver for you.
Yep.
So for a total of 5. No, 4. Plus the broom. Anything else?
No.
Anything else you want to do? Anything else you want to ask?
Nope.
No, I
Okay.
think that's it.
Okay. So with that, you guys go on your merry way. Once again, you leave the tavern, or you stay in the tavern for a little while. Drink, like, doesn't matter. It's up to you now. It's free real estate, free roleplay.
We have the tavern. Is it not done, the quest?
Yeah, I know, it's done. It's done. The moment you left, it's done. Like,
Okay, yeah, we have the tavern then.
okay. I guess Val also leaves the tavern, and with
Yep.
that, it's you. Congratulations, you finished your first dungeon.
And we survived!
As a bonus, every one-shot character is now level 2.
Oh!
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the same order of a leveling up order that Rama the Frostmaiden has.
Okay.
See you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.